All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode, what is it, 15? Something like that.
Yep.
I don't know. We just did a podcast like last week. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I've been posting like every single week. So yeah. So Josh, how you doing, man? Doing good?
Are you just gonna act like some shit didn't happen? Like, where you been? What the fuck's going on here? Are we still doing
See,
this?
what had happened is I went into coma, right? And in that coma,
Okay.
I swear to God, I was posting podcasts like every single week. I don't know what happened. Actually, all right. Let me stop bullshitting. So, you guys know last year the PS5 came out, right? So, I wanted this PS5 so bad. I stood on the street corner in Knoxville, Magnolia. There was no takers. So, I might as well. I was like, I'm just going to sell my graphics card. So, I sold it. My dumbass thought that I could still edit videos and make podcasts while, with no graphics card. Yeah. Turned on my monitor, plugged in the HDMI cord to the back of my computer. No picture on that bitch. So 4 months later, my brother-in-law, bless his soul, let me use his graphics card. So we are back. We didn't quit. Nothing like that. I'm just a whole dumbass. And that's pretty much the only explanation to it. So yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things have happened since then. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Martin Luther King Day. New Year's. Halloween. I'm pretty sure we even missed Halloween. Shit.
Yeah.
Black Friday. Your birthday. Your cat's birthday. Your goldfish. Your beta fish. I'm still the same age. How are y'all doing? That's a serious question. Let me know that what you guys, been up to and shit. I'm unemployed. My ass got fired. Quick as a bitch. Josh quit his job. So yeah. We just we living on Daddy Biden's money. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Zay from the future. I'm cutting in here to let you guys know that the next about minute and a half, me and Josh actually lost connection over our phones because he lives out in the middle of nowhere, so we lost connection. So he's sitting here explaining his job, and me, yeah, I decided to do something else when we lost connection. Enjoy.
But we're embarrassed about it.
So how, Josh? How you been, man? Haven't talked to you in 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. You just been recording podcasts in a coma. Nah, I've been doing all right, man. I'm just kind of getting back into the groove of this podcast thing. I'm glad you got a GPU finally. But I would have thought you had integrated graphics as well, so I don't blame you for getting a PS5 instead. But the trade-off of
I lost connection.
was kind of sad.
I lost connection.
But nonetheless, we're back. I quit my job and I'm kind of doing some stuff independently at the moment. Just housekeeping stuff.
Riding
and
with Biden,
hopefully start
Trump,
an automotive detailing business sometime this year. Hopefully after
I hope he
I get some of
calls
Daddy
back,
Biden's money and my tax return.
cause I'm just
I'll be able
talking
to
in the fucking mic.
get a little capital, a
not
little bit more capital
saying
going
shit.
to comfortably start a business and not have to worry about
Ain't that about a
taking a big
bitch?
chunk out of the wallet or anything like that. So hopefully all that
Ain't
stuff
that
works out.
about
But
a
yeah, I'm
bitch?
kind of just cutting back and doing my own thing.
Let me
And
suck your
hopefully
titties,
we can get to
baby.
making some more skits, reaction
Let me
videos and stuff,
suck
because
your
we on our
titties,
DWA live channel, it looks
baby.
like we got some
Put
some
'em in
pretty good views on that one video.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was in the middle of talking and I didn't realize you weren't there.
Yeah, I was talking and shit. I was like, damn, this is the longest fucking pause in podcast history. I mean, the shit's still rolling. I never stopped it.
Yeah.
I've just been saying dumbass shit.
Yeah, I didn't stop either. What was the last thing you heard me say?
I didn't hear you fucking say a damn thing.
What did you ask me?
So guys, we had a little interruption. Josh lives in bumfuck Egypt, so we had a little interruption with the phone call. We don't do this shit on Discord or anything like that. So It's just something we gotta kind of deal with. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in some of the shit with me singing some bullshit. But I think I asked you how shit has been since quitting your job. I don't even know if you heard me say that shit.
Yeah, I was in the middle of explaining that. I was just saying that I just quit my job and finally got around to doing my own thing, sort of. So just doing some housekeeping and hoping to start like a housekeeping business and an automotive detailing business. Hopefully sometime this year, whenever we get some of that Daddy Biden money. I was hoping to that would pad the wallet enough that I can, start a little business and not have to take a big chunk out of the wallet, to get something moving. So hopefully that'll work out. But yeah, it's been pretty smooth so far. I've been able to kind of lay back and do my own thing, so it's not been too bad.
That's awesome. Actually, I'm really proud that you have been talking about starting up the business, and you came to me saying if I would want to help or whatever, and I'm completely down with whatever you're doing. I've just been kind of in a slump ever since I lost my job, and I haven't had motivation to do a fucking thing. I've been applying to so many places. I'm probably going to be getting a job at a pharmacy here soon, so that'll be a really good job, good benefits, good pay, shit like that. So
I was gonna say
that'll be nice.
I was gonna say if you want to co-found or something, I'll send you like a couple business plans on both of the house cleaning business and the automotive detailing business, and kind of let you review everything and see if you have any input. Shit, we could co-found something.
Oh, for sure. I'm completely down, because I also decided that I'm probably not going to go back to school this year, at least.
I don't blame you.
If ever, honestly, because school is being, especially with the change in, it's not even really the presidency, just the way that this country is going and stuff, school is going to be so diminished in the near future, and that's just what I think, since a lot of school is going to be free, like what's it called, community college. That's pretty much going to be free from here on out. Online school, that's always diminished if people look at that and online schools on your resume. These are just the things that I've been looking at, and I've thought hard about it, and it's just not something that I feel like I would really want to do. I just kind of want to do my own thing. Obviously, I want to have a full-time job on the side, but until I want to become my own boss. Everybody wants to do that shit, and I'm not going to give up on that just because shit is not going my way right now. So
there's nothing easy about it, that's for sure. My dad does it, and I'm trying to do it, and there's definitely nothing easy about it at all.
No, I mean, but that's the American dream right there, is being your own boss, making your own hours, being able to help support other families down the line as well.
Yep. Giving back to the community.
Exactly, building up the community, and having a family legacy at the end of the day. I think that's the most important thing. So since then, what was it, October? I think we last posted one in October. We are going to, which I mean, I haven't really talked about this with Josh, but I'm going to try to post these weekly. Go back to what we were doing. I mean, I don't have shit else to do. I could probably post like these every fucking day and still have all kinds of time to do whatever the hell I want to do.
Yeah, I'll get back on Discord too. I'll try to get back on Discord. That way we can make this a little easier. We don't have to rely on cell phone towers. We can rely on internet connection instead, which is my internet is fine.
And if Josh gets a webcam or something like that sometime soon, which he don't have to, but it'd be really cool just for us to like see each other's faces when we're talking to each other, and the audience will be able to see as well. But and a little update on Spotify. This will not be coming up on Spotify tonight. It'll probably be a few days, but it will be up on Spotify eventually. Episode 15, I think this is. I don't know. I lost count since we've skipped like 17 fucking weeks.
Is this season 3 then technically, or is this season?
Yeah, season 3. So I broke this up into seasons, and I was kind of proud about it. I created like 13 thumbnails or some shit. I can't talk. I need to get back into the groove of being able to talk on the podcast. But what the hell?
My microphone didn't pick that up, but I'm glad you heard that.
Damn. I think Josh just died in the background or stepped on one of his cats.
Anyway.
But need to get back into the groove of being able to talk on the podcast. But yeah, I broke this up into seasons. So season 1, that was like summer, and then season 2, that was fall or autumn, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I called it autumn, and I was hoping to put out like 10, 15 episodes in fall. Yeah, that's gonna be at 1. So we're skipping straight to season 3. It's gonna be winter, and I mean, shit, springtime's not that far away. So
Season 4 coming up soon.
yeah, fuck season 2, man.
Season 4 is
Shit.
coming up soon. Fuck season 2. Fuck season 3.
Season 2 was filler anyway, man. Who gives a shit? People skip filler in every show anyway. But for real, I'm really excited to be back. Me and Josh have been texting back and forth for the past 3 months or so. Like, damn, I really want a podcast, man. I really want to do something. I want to make something. Because it feels really productive doing this. I don't know, we've just been rambling. We didn't have any game plan for today. I really just wanted to post one as soon as possible. I did want to make an update video telling you guys the situation. I got around to it a couple times, and then I just didn't like how the video came out, so I just didn't do it. I did it all on my phone. And I just like to put out quality, not just throw shit out there. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm kind of perfectionist when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I'm honestly, despite everything that has happened, like being the kind of person I am, I feel kind of hopeful about this year. I don't know. I feel like something good is going to happen to me this year. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later.
We'll make some big moves this year.
Yeah, definitely. And Josh, I got a shout out to you though, because I came to him. I was like, damn, I am not feeling good. What's about life, anything? And he was like, nah, you're gonna do something this year. I'm gonna help you, whatever it is. Like, you're gonna do something this year. And that shit, that shit really helped me out. And unfortunately, that was during the time when my sleep schedule was ass backwards. Like, I was waking up at like 11 p.m. and shit.
I would
going to sleep.
I would hit him.
Josh
up.
would call me at like fucking 2 p.m. or some shit during the day. Hey man, you want to hang out today? I'm fucking dead at that point.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming and shit.
I texted him at 4 o'clock the other day, at 4 p.m. the other day. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm about to take a nap."
I say, I'm about to take a nap, man. Like, I don't know. There's something about sunlight that just fucks with me. I don't know if I'm turning into a vampire.
Yeah, you see it. You're like,
fucking blinds open. I'm like, close that shit. But
you get a little message on your eyeball that says, your blood boils in the sunlight.
Take your ass to bed.
Your blood boils in the sunlight.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know. Every single time, like, it's 1:25 p.m. right now. I guarantee I woke up at 4 in the morning. I guarantee when 4 o'clock comes around, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah.
It's just the way my sleep schedule has been. It sucks.
I've been waking up consistently at like 9, and it's good because I'm so used to waking up way earlier than that to like go to work. But like now it kind of feels like I'm sleeping in. You know,
you used to wake up at like what, 5 or some shit?
So like
5:30,
dude. It was a bitch.
Yeah, nah.
Not worth it.
That's another reason why I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to set my own damn hours, be able to work on my own time. Like, I do the most productive work from like after midnight. I do the most productive shit after midnight. I just wait. I'm just like, I want to clean the whole fucking house.
That's what I was about to say. I think you and I need to do like a midnight podcast to where we just do like a brainstorm session.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'm down. But just like this morning, I woke up at 3-4 in the morning. I was like, damn, I want to wash dishes. And I just I cleaned every fucking dish. I don't know why. I was like, I want to wash dishes. I just fucking went there and just started washing some dishes. And I seen my stepdad go in there, and he grabbed like a water or some shit, and he didn't expect for me to be in there, and just the way he walked around was funny. Walked away was funny as hell. He's like, damn, what the fuck? He never cleans.
Did somebody give you something?
He's a fucking freeloader. I don't know why the hell he's cleaning. That's what I've felt like. I have felt like a piece of shit, bum ass piece of like for the past. When did I get fired? Oh, I got to jump into that too. Why I
It's
got
been like
fired.
a few weeks,
That
hasn't it?
is- Boy,
Like a month?
it's been like, let's see, it's been like 3 weeks. Cause I got fired like at the end of January. 2.5, 3 weeks, something like that. No, it'll be 3 weeks. What is today? Thursday?
Dude, I haven't been listening.
Yeah, it'd be 3 weeks
It's
tomorrow.
Thursday.
Yeah, so it's been a while. I've applied plenty of places. I got hit back a few times. I have an interview tomorrow over the phone with what was it? T-Mobile, Verge Mobile, some shit. I don't know. It's for a sales position. I don't fucking.
Is it
know. I
like
don't
a-
really
is it-
like doing all that sales jobs because that money's not guaranteed.
Is it like a commission sales or?
I don't think so, but I mean it's an interview, so I'm probably gonna ask them more questions that they're gonna fucking ask me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, especially.
Yeah,
at
I'm
an
gonna be like,
interview.
so what am I gonna be doing? Am I gonna be on the street trying to sell phones? Because if I'm doing that, I'm
Oh
nah,
no, you'll be on
just
the
go
street,
look for
but
somebody
you-
else.
You'll be on the street, but you won't be selling phones.
You're gonna be selling you. Nah,
Be
I'll
on
be like,
that
well, I
corner.
tried to do that a couple months back to get a graphics card, and I had no takers, so I don't think that that's gonna really work out for me.
No,
just
don't
gonna have
worry.
to find somebody else.
A makeover is
But-
mandatory. Don't worry about it. We got it covered.
Plastic surgery, all that shit. Fix my crooked ass fucking. My crooked ass face. Y'all probably thought I was gonna say something else. Nasty ass. Anyway.
They've got.
No, I think it's
curved
a-
penises.
Hashtag blessed. Anyway, I think it's like the retail T-Mobile store. If it's something like that, then sure, I could probably do that for a little while. But I'm really hoping that Kroger, like the Kroger pharmacy, hits me back up because when I worked at Kroger, I mean, I enjoyed it. That's probably the one place I didn't have really that many problems with when I was working at a company. I was in the union there too, so that probably helped. But still. But I just realized how many times I say "but" in the fucking podcast.
You don't ever realize how many times you say like. I say like a lot when I'm trying to explain something, and I don't ever realize it until I'm, listening back later on.
I'm like, God damn it, why the hell I keep saying that damn shit? Fuck! Just get pissed off. You fucking prick! Just.
You can't talk for shit.
No, I mean, there's some people that say like every other word, though. Oh my god. Punch somebody in the throat one time when they do this shit.
Say like again. Say like again, motherfucker.
Say like one more motherfucking time. So I got fired, right? So let me tell y'all why I got fired. I just hit my table loud as hell, and I hope y'all didn't hear that. So I went on leave because I was sick. I was on leave for about a month, and this was from December. It was like December 21st to like January 20 some shit. So somewhere around there. I got fired like January 28th, so it was before then, like a few days before then. So I go in. They took me off the schedule. So they do that to everybody that goes on leave, though. So I was like, all right, whatever. So they give me a schedule on paper, and I go in, work 2 days out of that schedule, and then I go in the third day, and then they call me in the office. And I'm like, okay, they're probably asking about my leave, shit like that. So this bitch, and I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna call her a bitch because she was a bitch. She was a flat out bitch. She can suck the back of my dick twice on a Tuesday. I don't give a fuck. I hate that bitch. Anyway. And if you listen to this, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Death to you, bitch. Die.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anyway, she fucked my whole damn life up, man, for this past month. So she can, yeah, fuck you. Anyway, I walk in the office, and this is exactly how this conversation goes. You have 5 points on attendance, so hand in your vest and your name badge. I go, huh? What? Yeah, you have five points. You know, when you get 5 points, you get fired. Just so hand in your vest and your name badge and your discount card. And I was like, so you know I've been on leave, right? Like, that's automatically excused if I'm on leave because you know I've been sick. She's like, I don't think this is because of leave. So she called the HR person, and the HR person was like, yeah, he's been late a bunch of times. And I said, when was the last time I was late? And the guy on the phone, he was on speaker. He said, October, I think he said October 7th or October 17th. He said one of those. I was like, so you kept me around for 2 months before I went on leave, probably because it was around the holidays.
Right.
And pretty much used me, knowing damn well you should have fired my ass. I didn't say that, but I said you should have fired me. So I was thinking, you should have fired me like in October, and I could have already got a new job by now. But I go on leave, and you only pay me for 1 week that I'm on leave for that whole month, so I'm pretty much broke. Now, the stimulus did come in, but I had to pay bills.
Right.
So I pretty much am completely broke by the time I decided to go back to work. I'm like, all right, I need to rack in some money. I'm still a little sick, but I need to go to work and pretend like I'm all good. Because if you have the damn sniffles or anything, they won't allow you to work. I think you remember that when I had to go on leave because I literally had the fucking sniffles. So yeah. And the funny thing about the whole me being late thing, quote unquote, one, the time clock there is always fucked up. If anybody from my old work is listening to this, y'all know that the damn time clock at the service desk, all kinds of fucked up. There was a few times I remember being late by 1 minute or so, just because the time clock was fucked up and I couldn't log in. So that's probably about, I don't know, 2, maybe 2.5 points right there. And the other time was because I thought I had more time to clock in because we had to get our temperature checked.
You can get a half point.
Because I was told, yeah, you get half points every time you're late by 1 minute.
Bruh. So basically, you can be late 10 times. What now? How do you receive an entire point though?
You know what's funny though? During that time, all absences were excused.
Right.
So if I would have just stayed home, I wouldn't have got a point. But since I came to work and I was a minute late because I was getting my temperature checked, all that shit, I got half a point. How the fuck does that make sense?
It doesn't. It's called corporate bullshit.
I mean, y'all can kiss my ass from the bottom of my heart. Like, I've always hated fucking working there. I mean, I tolerated it because I liked the people I work with, for the most part, anyway. There's some assholes, there's some bitches, there's some snakes in the grass. But I mean, the managers are always shit, but that's pretty much everywhere you work, you know? So, but I tolerated it because I needed money, I needed to be able to pay my bills.
Yep.
I want to be able to fucking move out here soon.
This year it's
my own thing.
This year it's hashtag be your own boss. You know, we ought to make that our hashtag for the year. You know, just put it in every video. Hashtag be your own boss. You know, spread that around. Do
be
things
your
for
own
yourself.
boss. Stay true to yourself while doing it too, or you'll lose yourself in that shit. But I mean, that's pretty much that. I mean, it was fucked up. I mean, I came home and I just sat on the damn couch and I was just like, damn. I hate being, because I live here and I just feel like I'm freeloading. It just pisses me off. I've always been pretty independent. It was just the fact that they fired my ass, knowing damn well they could have done it 2 months earlier. That they should have done it 2 months earlier. But they're like, oh, it's going to be really busy the next couple of months, so if we fire him, we're going to be fucked. But if we fire him later on in the year, he'll be fucked. So, I mean, I'd rather him just be fucked. So, yesterday I applied for unemployment. I didn't really want to. I put it off for a whole 3 weeks before I did so. I just hit my mic, so that was loud as hell. My fault. But if that money starts coming in, I'll be able to at least pay my bills and live and stuff like that. But I don't want to get comfortable with that money coming in because I really don't like staying at home all the time. It sucks.
You ought to look into an executive assistant's job. I've seen that it takes little to no experience really, and I know you do have kind of a resume. So an executive assistant job, I'm sure you kind of have an idea of what that is. You just you work in an executive's office and kind of help schedule things, take calls. Basically you're kind of playing a receptionist, but you just kind of take care of other things as well, and it pays pretty good. I mean, I've seen them pay either salary like 50-60 grand a year or 20-25 bucks an hour. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen some on Indeed. Like I did apply for some of them. I haven't heard from any of them yet. There was one. So there's 2 different jobs right now that I have my eye on, and one of them did respond. Well, actually, both of them responded, but one of them, I had to send them like a essay. So I had to write out like a whole fucking essay, and I guess they're just either reviewing it right now or whatever. But that was for a physical therapist, front desk, receptionist or whatever. It was like $30K a year.
That's pretty good.
Which is, I mean, it's not bad.
For a receptionist,
honestly.
that's pretty competitive. Most receptionists make like minimum.
Yeah, like, I mean, it would be a good ass job to get. Or if I get this pharmacy job, that'll open more doors in the future that I could possibly do.
How do
that's
you
on my resume.
How do you feel about Biden possibly raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour?
Well, if he does that shit, that's just the most retarded thing that you could probably do, because a lot of people are going to go out of business if that shit happens. Not only people are going to go out of business, people are going to lose jobs at a rapid ass rate.
Yeah. The dollar will be inflated too. The dollar's already at such high inflation because of all the stimulus stuff they're having to pass. Like in the past year they've passed $6 trillion in relief. It's pretty crazy.
And there's more coming too. That's just
and a lot of other Democrats are also trying to propose, recurring payments of like $2,000 a month in some areas. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say no to money, but
you're gonna have to pay that shit back.
No to money. Like, there's a difference between receiving help and taking advantage of the help. That's what most people are going to be doing. Like, there are people out of job. I mean, I'm out of work right now, so I can kind of relate to that. I mean, honestly, if this next stimulus comes fast, that will help me. I'll be able to pay my bills. I'll be able to do all that shit. So that will help me. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not going to. But there are also people that are working that don't need it. I mean, they just don't. And you know how America is. Nothing's free. Nope. I mean, they're not just going to keep giving us this money and not expecting us to pay it back. They're going to, I mean, he already did raise our taxes. Gas prices have already gone up, like 45 cents or some shit?
At least where I'm at, gasoline isn't as high of a demand as it is out there where you're at. So it's actually managed to stay around $2.25.
Yeah, wasn't it like 190 or some shit?
Yes, it was, but it still has gone up. It still has gone up about a quarter or so, but it hasn't quite, killed us.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna make us go broke or anything, but I mean, it's still, it could be like a $5-10 difference every time you get gas.
Diesel's expensive for me. I think I'm paying like $2.60 a gallon for diesel.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of forgot you had a truck. Aren't you selling it soon?
I was planning on it. It's funny, I put a for sale sign on it, Isaiah, and I'll be damned if I didn't go outside and had a damn flat tire.
Hey, you want this shit? I mean, the tire on it, I mean, it just don't spin, you know?
You can't drive
like
it, but it looks pretty.
I mean, if you drive it down the damn street, shit may flip all the way the fuck over.
You got an extra 150 for a tire?
But
No, but
it's so funny that when we talk about trucks and cars, we always resort to our redneck fucking stereotypical accent.
But no, really though, like I went out and had a flat tire. I was like, son of a bitch. So I filled up. Luckily, I've got like an air tank that I can fill up with an air compressor here at the house. So I just filled up the tire, and I was able to fill it up with enough air I could actually drive it. So I drove it down to my dad's shop, and he put 2 new tires on it, and I had to get my transmission serviced and everything. So ended up, with the 2 tires on that big ass truck and the transmission service, as much fluid as it takes, dude, it was like a $500 ordeal.
Yeah,
So,
those tires are probably easily $200 each.
Almost. If it weren't for my dad selling them to me, they would have been that much. But I think I got both of them plus them being balanced and everything. Yeah, I think it was like $330 or something. It wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, you definitely got a discount on that shit because my tires were like $170 each.
Yeah,
that was on discount.
yeah, they're not like top tier tires or anything though, but still they work. And I am gonna sell it now. Now that I've got the damn thing fixed for now, I'm gonna put a for sale sign on it and hopefully get quite a bit more out of it than I did. But I paid for it because I've done quite a bit of work to it as well. I've probably got, on top of what I paid for it, like an extra $1,000 in it.
So for my personal interest, and other people may think it's interesting as well, so this business that you want to start, you said it's housekeeping, right? So would it just be like a person that you hire to go clean the house? Or would it be like a different service to where you have somebody, or yourself even, go in and deep clean?
Yeah, that's a good question, and really I'm kind of comfortable doing things independently at first. Like the housekeeping I'm doing right now is enough to cover a good portion of my expenses comfortably. It's only netting me probably like $800 to $1,000 a month right now, just doing it at one house by myself. But what I'd like to do is I want to do the automotive detailing, like cleaning the cars on the outside and inside, make them look, nice and new, and I've got plenty of equipment for that already. But I'd like to do the detailing independently, at least at first, and get that going. And what I would like to do is maybe like if I have more than one house to clean or something, if it ever gets to that point, like if other people need a house cleaned, I may hire somebody. Like I'll go and like review the house that they want cleaned, and I'll see, I'll be like, okay, so this is going to be a pretty decent project. If it's like a big house and it's going to take a lot of cleaning, I'll be like, okay, I'll need like $250 or $300. If you want me to do the whole thing, like once a week, or if you just want me to do it one and done, it kind of, that all depends. But if it gets to where I can't tackle that, I can hire somebody on hourly to go and take care of that job, pay them the cut, and still make a portion of the fee that house, that I'm charging for that house, and still be able to do one on my own, and still be able to run the automotive detailing business independently, and just stick that cash in my pocket. So that's kind of the idea. So I would ideally like to do it on my own, but if it gets to where I have more than I can handle as far as the cleaning the houses, I'd like to hire somebody to maybe tackle a project for me. So maybe one, maximum of 2 employees. And if it gets to where it's like a big cleaning business, of course I'd have to have a corporate office, maybe have you be my chief operating officer, and fucking have a few employees cleaning houses,
I'm definitely down. I mean, me, I'm always I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Damn. I've always been about like building up a brand, whether that's for yourself, for like a team. I mean, me all the way back in the damn Call of Duty days when we used to play. I mean, I started up a whole clan.
The Dream Clan.
I mean, yeah, damn VI clan.
And VI.
So I mean,
I remember the Dream Clan you started.
Yeah.
Or like it was like Ambition or some shit. I don't remember. But no, I'll send you a couple of business plans. Just make sure they don't get in anybody else's hands, because somebody be like, "Oh, this is my idea. I created this." But I'll send you a couple things, and you just kind of tell me what you think or anything that you would want to change. I definitely, it's a lot easier to do it with somebody else's, thoughts and ideas. But
Well, definitely, and I can do all the branding and all that shit.
yeah, you're really good with advertising, making banners. Yeah, Isaiah, when I started my finance channel, Isaiah started. He asked for his help, and he made a really nice banner. Kind of made my financial channel pop. I haven't been doing finance videos at all recently because I've been worried about I can't go and really necessarily preach finance if I don't make any fucking money.
Can't preach finance when I'm over here living with fucking Daddy Biden's money.
Exactly. So, but I need to get on the grind of doing the finance channel again. We need to do skits again, especially.
Yeah, we definitely need to do the skits. Maybe when it warms up a little bit.
Yeah, it's too damn cold. We're gonna be sitting here shivering.
It's so it's snowing right now.
Yeah, I just saw a few snowflakes earlier.
It's so damn cold. Like I was thinking about, because I've actually had a lot of ideas for skits, like different ways that we can film it just to make it look better.
Yeah.
Because I do occasionally go back and watch those skits, and they're still funny as shit. But there's different ways that we could have done to improve it. Lighting, for example.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best one, like the best lighting, was the mechanic one because we were out in damn daylight. So maybe more ones outside. And that's another reason why I said for it to warm up and stuff, because it is too damn cold. It's like 12. It feels like 12 degrees outside right now. So that's. I'm not trying to have my damn dick stuck to my leg and shit while I'm sitting here trying to do a skit.
Yeah, we're sitting here both like, we're both sitting here like doing like awkward squats in the middle of a skit trying to get our balls on stuff.
Like in that damn mechanic video. So you said that there's blinker fluid in my shit. Like, yeah, and like sitting here doing squats.
Sitting here like squatting all the way down as far as you can. Be like, it's like, no, that's not the right place to look.
You're looking at your tires, you dipshit. There's some shit in it. There's something in it on the tire. There's fluid.
I love how like for the first few minutes of the call, like it can absolutely drop, but then we can be on the phone for like 2 hours and it's totally fine.
Yeah, it was so funny because, I mean, obviously I'm going to edit that shit out because it was mad awkward.
And I was totally talking the whole time. You're going to have to edit out like everything I said. Like,
me and you were going to be, oh fuck, that's going to...
You're gonna be laughing.
That shit is gonna be so fucking funny.
You're gonna laugh
when I edit that shit because I'm sitting here singing my ass off, like just fucking
so you
laughing.
Think I'm not
sitting here going, waiting for this motherfucker to call me back.
And I'm sitting here like actually talking, like you're just like sitting here singing over me, and I'm just like giving like a whole background. I'm giving you a whole background of how shitty it's been. Like,
maybe I'll add a little clip that I find appropriate to the fucking end of the podcast, just for y'all to listen to, because that shit's gotta be hilarious.
Dude, that's one of the main things I miss about doing skits is like the blooper reel.
Oh my god.
Did we even do a blooper reel for the mechanic skit?
You know what's funny? I almost, you know that one skit that we actually filmed all the way, but it was like, it was one where you were addicted to fucking alcohol or whatever.
Oh yeah, like on the back porch.
Yeah, that shit was fun.